going out as well.
I'm going out. I'm out. Yeah, the wings were the same as what I was running. It's just the rest of the setup that was.
Yeah, it's more stable.
So is the first car on a lap that Aston just coming through the bottom half of the lap? Well, the one that would be on a lap.
I don't know.
Oh, Kenna's retiring because he's got a quality ban, I think. I'm not sure. I know.
Yo, what's up, guys?
came
And
back
welcome back to another
for a bit
F1 23 PS League Racing
Right, this
video.
time we go sweaty.
Today we're here for round number 8 and 9 for PSGL from Spa and Jeddah. There's a reason why, which I'll explain later. But anyway, here we go then. Starting the first lap in qualifying at Spa, and I'm in the AlphaTauri for this
Well, I'm
one.
not because the lap that's actually counted was invalid. So
As I set a invalid lap time the last lap.
It's what?
As I'm talking with my engineer for this race.
as Pete Red Bull finished the. This is
as-
qualifying salute.
As we now come into the chicane, we are purple.
I'm very good through the first sector.
Yeah, as I said there, I'm very good through the first sector, as I think I was running quite a few. I think I was running lower wings than other people, so and I didn't really nail turn one, to be fair. I don't think. As we come through No Name in towards Pool 1, we're currently up by 12 seconds. As I think I invalidated. I can't remember where I invalidated. I think I invalidated a Rouge on my first run. So the delta is a bit off. It's not representative delta. As you see, my best lap is a 2:05.
No, oh, how is that valid?
As I felt that would be invalid then. As I felt I did put all four wheels over the white line. As we now come down the back straight towards Blanchemont, I think about that then. And in towards the bus stop chicane. We'll see where this puts us. As we break about 100 metre board down to second gear. Could have taken a bit more curb on the inside maybe, but it may have spat me out, so I went a bit cautious. Open up DRS and we go
P3.
P3 with a 142.7.
My screen is very far behind.
And that is the
It will be.
and that's
42.7.
and that's the only lap that
That's a tenth faster than what I did in practice. So
and that's the only lap I got in
problem is I'm 8 tenths off pole.
quali. As
Akanari starting on mediums. Beaver's starting on mediums. I'd go mediums off start.
Okay.
Mediums off start and go from there.
Yep. Right, here we go then. 5 red lights. I was gonna flipping get rid of me lap timer, for God's sake, I forgot. And it's lights out and away we go for round 8 here in PSGL. And I've had me and my teammate have had a shocking start, and I've been rickrolled. My teammate's in the lead. I only got a collision with Lincoln.
as we head now down in towards the chicane, we'll see what's going to happen. We're going to go side by side with a Mercedes, and we'll see what's going to happen. Who's going to be the last of the breakers, late breakers? It's Christoph in it's the Alfa Romeo. It's late of the breakers, and Chicken Sucker gets a moment mid corner.
Oh, teammate, you screwed me over.
Which caused the
Oh,
Mercedes.
Akanari's also got front left.
As we now
This is
as
a lighter yellow though.
I've got orange.
Oh, he's got none. His is fully gone.
I didn't take that off.
yeah. As my teammate, I think,
He
locked the
drove
rears
into
Already
going
got one.
through.
the Williams.
I'm being given soft medium.
No. Go hards.
Yes, I think.
Hit for hards now, I'd say. Hope for.
As I think my
Yeah.
teammate at the time, Chicken Sucker, when I think he locked
A
his
safety car.
rears going into
Yes, change
coming
wing and
out-
go hard.
coming out of the
Akanari's all the way down to 13th now.
Well, I've kept P4 even with my
coming out of the
damage.
chicane,
So,
yeah, which caused
think-
which he hit Akanari, and then he just and then he concertinaed into me because I was
Okay,
on the
done that.
inside of that.
the hards are a bit funky.
I don't think anybody reported it, so it didn't really get dealt with. but I
I'm the
think
only
it
one
probably
pitting.
would have been a racing incident anyway.
Well, other people actually, yeah, because Beaver would be pitting as well.
As
Beaver's had a collision. Beaver's had a collision. He's got no front wing.
God's sake,
He
my teammate just, my
crashed in
teammate.
the bus stop.
as
Wait, they've actually
HP8
just retired.
HP8 gamer in the Ferrari has retired after he binned it
In
out at
pit
the bus
lane.
stop.
I also forgot to move that. I don't know. I just saw someone be retiring.
No, Beaver's not retired yet.
So yeah, we're now lap
HP8
2,
gamer
and it's not really
retired.
been a good result. Well, it's not really been
I think they retired in
a
the
good
pits.
start.
I don't know.
So
As we now
Beaver is very
head
far
up
down.
here, as we now
He
come down
is
the Campbell
18th.
Straight,
Last.
and
17th.
we are 15th.
Right.
Your
So 10
teammate-
seconds off the next car.
He screwed me
as-
over. Because what happened was,
As I give my
if
explanation.
somebody clips it, or if not, I'll clip it and then I'll just after the
It's
stream.
you 15. My bad.
Yeah, no, I'm 15. He's 12. But yeah, my teammate I think had a moment or something through the chicane after the Campbell Straight, which then led to the Mercedes like cutting across me, kind of,
Yeah.
and then me just going into the side of the Mercedes. Does the Mercedes have any other sort of did it have any other sort of damage? Just okay.
So yeah, there's my explanation on that. As I think now it's just time to just crack on with the race. As we now go to lap 5.
Weather report.
As I get weather report.
He's on 30% ERS currently.
Yeah, I know.
Beaver is on 4.
Right, rain is going to hit any time now.
So with rain pretty much inbound, about to hit.
Light or
pretty much-
It's not raining now. I'll just ask Mark.
Soon.
Well, it's going to be light rain.
As
It's going to be light, then it's going to be light, then it's going to dry up, then it's going to rain again towards the end of the race. But again light. Enters this lap.
Yeah.
as we've
You
been,
sure?
as my engineer is telling me to go for the intermediates on this lap, because we think that because the rain is so close that we may be able to get something out of it,
A bit behind Beaver.
and pit for
I'm trying to select the inters. Thank you.
as we're now going to pit, go onto the intermediate tyres. Now this was legal, as the track pretty much started to rain. As you'll see, the rain
Right.
started to fall as I
Alright, we're going early.
exited the pit, as I was exiting the pit lane. So yeah.
It's starting to come down right now.
Yeah, I saw first few drops there.
So yeah, the first
Yeah, I have timed this perfectly for you.
this was recorded about 3-4 weeks ago.
Alright, I now need to go up to
so this was
60
before
diff.
equal cars got
Very
broke.
light. I'd say
So
by the end of second
basically the
week,
equal
it'll be-
cars pace is broke. And also I haven't said it in the intro
Oh, hello, Beaver.
or anything, but
Beaver's
if you
there.
want to watch me do these PSGL videos, streams live, videos and stuff live, there'll be a link to my Twitch in the description down below. There is only one race left after,
Yeah.
2 laps, 3 laps earlier.
as I recorded this a couple of weeks ago, so we're now on to going on to the final race. And
Aye.
yeah, so basically
It's starting to get on screen.
Yeah.
as we now come down into pool 1 on lap 6, and we now head on to lap number 11, and that's lap number 8, and as you can see the track is very damp as we head into the bus stop, and now a lot of people are pitting off
Beaver
their
should be
slicks,
pitting. He is.
and onto their
And I caught him by
onto
the end of the lap.
ninjas,
As you predicted.
as we get
Ah!
big moment.
Just try not to put it in a
As-
wall. Oh, Beaver got a penalty. Beaver sped in pit lane.
As watching these back, I feel like I'm just I just talk way too much, which is probably distracting me.
The
and not
McLaren stayed
letting me
out
have more,
on mediums, and a few other people have stayed out.
That top 6 has stayed out.
but
other
I
than
think in the next race in
No, position
the next video in
13th.
Mexico,
13th. Oh no, that's behind me. Who's behind me?
Then I think
It is Aston of Mortensen.
as
Got a 3-second.
I think
If
I
it's
think,
quicker, just let me know. Don't waste your ERS.
this engineer,
DRS disabled.
the engineer I had for this and Jeddah were
Yeah,
telling me
don't bother
way
wasting
too much
your ERS by
information.
keeping it above 35, 30.
Alright,
I think, but I don't know. Anyway,
I've got to get used to driving them right now.
as you know,
I knew they'd put some rain in.
that's
Throw some rain into the throw a spanner in the works.
as we now come down into onto lap 11. As you may notice,
Well, I'm currently P11
the
on lap
audio-
11.
the audio may be slightly different.
I'm on
that is
2
because,
warnings, but I haven't had a warning since lap
I
4.
have had a new
Or
microphone.
since whenever I got my last warning.
And I've had a new microphone, so I'm now not using a headset mic,
Till 10.
and I'm using a box standard microphone. As we now head into the Vacom chicane and get the power
My
on a
tyres
little
have
bit too
really
early,
gone off. No,
and
I'm out.
We've crashed,
For God's sake.
and we're out of the Belgian
Oh,
race.
fuck's sake, man.
As we now just
It's that barrier. I slightly tapped it.
let me head to the back, and
Oh, for God's sake.
yeah, that was very annoying, that incident.
Honestly.
So yeah, as you can now see on screen, these are the standings after Belgium, and yeah, we did finish with the DNF, but we are 37th. We've still got 0 points to our name, but there's still 4 more races to go in this season. So yeah, but as we know, this was recorded a few weeks
Did
ago,
not need that.
so there's only 1 race left of the season that I'm in. But anyway, there are the official race results, and we still DNF'd because didn't really get any time penalties or anything. But now we head
that's
to
been invalidated. Yeah, that's invalidated.
we head to Jeddah. It's a
Well,
new week,
we'll recharge the battery, go again.
and we're in a new car.
Oh, just
with
realised
Red
people will be
Bull
on the laps.
For
Tell me
this-
who's behind Ollie, because I won't be able to look at minimap.
for this race. As the
Right.
first lap we invalidated.
Full cleaner behind you.
As now this is going to be
You've got a
I
Mercedes
think this
coming
is
up on you,
my
but they won't
best
catch
lap in qualifying. And as you may or may not know, Jeddah is one of my favourite tracks on the F1 game, as I'm pretty speedy, as I like fast flowing circuits like this. So yeah, turn 1, 100 metre board down to 3rd gear, could have taken a bit more curb at turn 1,
Again,
missed
didn't
apex
really
turn
nail
2.
turn 1 and turn 2.
As you hear me say, I didn't
Yeah,
really nail
You
it.
can cut turn 2 a bit more.
As turn
I'm
4,
just trying to get a valid
take it
lap on
4th
board.
gear, try not to invalidate, as we
I don't
now
really care if it's scruffy.
to the end of sector 1, and it's sector 1 hasn't really been the best, so maybe we could try and improve somewhere else around the lap. I see we're 5 tenths
Half a
down
second off in the
on
first sector.
whoever's
Off
got
whoever
the
has the
fastest,
fastest sector. First sector.
fastest sector in the
It's,
first sector,
AlphaTauri, I think.
as we know.
The AlphaTauri is mega. Oh,
As a bit of squeaky bum time through that fast right left chicane.
I'm already on
As
the
we now
limit
head
there.
down
That's not
the-
good.
as we head down one of the back straights with DRS wide open. You want to brake about just before the 50, down to 6th,
Still
and
half a
then
second off.
back on the power, opening up DRS, keep it nice and tight to the left hand
Middle
side.
It
sector.
means, it means
And
that you
now
want
Look, wait
or you
for a
can
bit,
just slow
and
through
look
there.
for the 100 metre board, roughly. Brake down to 4th,
Didn't
maybe
get
3rd
put
gear,
off
just to
at all
get the
by that
rotation.
car on the outside there.
And up to line, keep it nice and tight to the left. I didn't really
If you
keep
would've
it as
timed
much
your
as what I
sector one,
could
it would've
have.
been a better lap.
But we go
P3 at
P3.
27.8. I'll take that as a first lap, as a bank.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
27.8.
Sorry, good stuff.
And
4
actually,
tenths off.
we're gonna
I
get-
can find that on fresh set.
we're gonna get
No,
we're gonna
because
get
I'm using
another run.
OBS.
We're gonna get another run
Yeah,
here,
and not Streamlabs. And I haven't set up sound alerts yet.
as I had to
To work with
switch
OBS.
to OBS as my Streamlabs wasn't working for this race. So yeah, probably the quality is gonna be better, to be fair. But anyway, we head down into turn 1 again. Again, look for the 100 metre board down to 3rd. Are we gonna nail the apex? Yep. And turn 2.
Oh, I keep, like...
Still missing the apex a bit, but we find we found a 10th and a half, pretty much. Down into turn 4, again 4th gear just to get the rotation. Still not confident in going in 5th gear through there. But flat through there, we take a little tap of the
wasn't good.
wall.
I clip the inside wall.
Go
No.
back in, really wanting
bottom
to let
out.
go. And bottom out as a
You didn't lose any time there.
as a
to be fair.
consequence.
Hmm.
As
I
we
know
don't
I
lose
can
any time,
improve that though.
up by 7/10. We're purple in sector 1 by about 1/10.
Oh,
2
I've got the wall
tenths.
again there.
Nearly 2/10 as I keep clipping the wall. that was pretty sweet through there. So we now come down the back straight. Let's see, look for about 50 or a 60 metre board. 60 metres.
Oh, I had to counter steer. I had to correct my steering. Turn in too early.
Yeah, I turned in a bit too early.
That's still
Meaning
on
that I had to
football.
contend. As we're now up by 9 tenths.
So,
Are we gonna maybe nail the final corner? We're going down to 3rd
No.
gear, but again, I have
I
to
nearly
correct
did a
my
max.
steering.
Oh,
I had to
lost so
correct
much
my
time.
steering, and I lost 1/10 to 2/10 of a second.
this will put you P2.
As we go P2 with a
Oh, but less than a
27.071.
10.
We're
Yeah, you lost
41
about
thousandths off
2 or
pole.
3 in that final corner alone.
Yeah.
I could have got pole.
I can
back
definitely
a
get to the
good 10th or
26s.
two.
Easy.
As you
Yeah,
said,
I'd rush
definitely
back
get 26.
so that you can just make sure.
But me trying to rush back to the pits didn't work, so we couldn't get another lap in. But we are going to be starting from P2 in this race, and we're going to try go
Check what the hard medium's like.
maybe hard
It
medium. We're
is
probably
a
going to go.
tenth slower. Well, not even a 10th. About 400
It
slower.
is.
I would go for mediums off the start in case there's an early safety car.
As we're going to
Oh,
go medium
prediction.
hard.
I don't know what to. I don't know what to do for prediction. I've only got 20 seconds.
As I tried to set up a prediction in my chat, but I couldn't be
You
bothered.
crash
I
on
ran
the
out of time,
second
so
last lap while fighting
um,
through the lead.
yeah. As we're going to do medium hard, and we're going to put 1 point. We'll put
Fuel.
a lap of
put
fuel
1.1
extra, 1.1.
I'll just
yeah.
start mediums.
Let's
Just
see how.
Channel
Let's see
points
what
don't
we're going
work,
to
so I
start.
redeem them in the next stream when a Streamlabs works.
Anyway, here we go
Oh,
then. To
Williams
5
Gavin.
red lights
Hards.
for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix for round number 9 in PSGL. And it's lights out, and away we go. And we get a good start compared to the Haas. And we're going to go side by side in towards turn 1. Who's going to be later on the brakes? We are, and we lead the we lead for the
Let's
first
go.
time in PSGL.
What a start.
And now we're just going to build that lead, see what happens.
Ah!
And it couldn't-
Ah, that's a
and we
stupid warning to get.
We get a warning straight away.
Already on the
that one.
first lap.
That's not great, but we got a good start though. We got the better launch compared to the Haas.
Already pulled away. 6/10 gap.
There's now the gap is about 6/10, 7/10 as we head into the banked hairpin.
I feel like I should have upped the wing by a click. Or does it
As
not
we
really
now head
matter
down.
around here?
It won't really affect anything unless you're doing like 3 or 4. It doesn't change much.
What about hards?
On hard,
Like when I
on front
switch to
wing,
hards.
if you put it up by a few when you go to hards, it might help, but it'll make the rear unstable in the faster corners.
As it showed in Belgium.
As I refer back to
did not
Belgium
attack the wall.
moving
Gap
the
7/10.
front wing downforce
Don't
by
worry
a
about
couple
the
of
gap
clicks
behind.
before.
Just focus on that. If you worry too much about that, you'll get distracted.
As we now head on to lap number 2, and we lead
It's
the
because you're in Red Bull.
Saudi
And
Arabian
it's because I know
Grand
how to get the
Prix
perfect start on this game.
in PSGL. As
I've
you know.
really got to be on my game of braking and
Yeah,
not
as-
getting warnings.
as yeah, strict corner cutting
That's
is not very
25
good.
laps.
It's not very good for me on this
Nope.
game. As HP8 Gamer
Somebody
retired
already
in the pit lane.
retired. Oh,
Again,
they retired in the
HP8
pits.
having back-to-back DNFs
I'm guessing they
so
came
far
together.
in this episode. As we, yeah, somebody's already got a 3-second time penalty.
I just don't want to
as
push
you
my
see on the
tyres
left.
too much.
As yeah,
Because that would
trying-
happen.
just trying to not
I didn't get a warning for that.
just making a few silly
Did I gain
mistakes really,
time?
and that's invited.
No,
the
I lost
Haas.
time.
that's invited the Haas
Yeah.
back into.
So I won't have
DRS
to
range.
see the position or anything.
I don't know why I thought of that. Because I didn't
I
get
am
a
being
warning by
really
the game,
cautious. I don't know why, but I need to
Um,
be on the pace.
Don't worry about the car behind you. If he gets past you, he gets past you.
There's now we're going to end. Gonna head onto lap
I think I'm
number.
braking early for the final corner.
I don't know what
Yeah,
lap we got.
okay.
Lap 10.
I'll
so
pit
it's
next
taken a whole
lap.
8 laps, and a lot of
Yeah.
people have actually got time penalties now,
I'll let you know
including
what car
the
behind
AlphaTauri
you.
in P3.
I think Mercedes is in.
As Mercedes pits, trying to go
yeah.
for an undercut.
Mercedes.
As the safety car
Wait.
gets deployed.
Is that
Does
a good?
Christoph
Is that good for
crash?
me or is it good for the Mercedes?
Good for the Mercedes.
Ah,
He
Wait,
gets a very free
I-
pit stop.
actually no, because I didn't catch the safety car, so I've still got Delta.
So yeah, the
Oh no! Do
Um,
not give me a screen freeze.
the
I do not want a
the
screen freeze
Mercedes
now.
the safety car got
That's
called out, put
perfect
it like
for that
like
Mercedes.
the same
Ah,
like a similar
That's
time
just bad
to
luck if I'm honest.
what
Yeah.
happened with the VSC in Japan recently
Um,
with Oscar Piastri, because he was
Out of
already in the
final
pits and then
corner,
it got
full
deployed.
push with overtake.
So-
Once you're in the pit lane, you won't get
And
anything.
then
Mark's just giving me.
Any-
and then
Mark's just
um,
giving me what I was doing anyway.
that's kind of similar to what happened with the Mercedes, but the Mercedes has only come out in
overtake
P6,
in the pit lane, yeah. Be careful for.
and then
That's fine.
So we're going to see we've
Hard
put a lap
tires
later,
going on.
but
Okay, he
people do have
is
are now lost to
coming
Delta
around
now.
where Hamilton and Verstappen crashed right now. You should come out
As-
ahead theoretically. You should.
Yeah, I'm coming to the end of the pit lane.
He's coming into final corner now.
As we now head
Look,
out
I
of
didn't
pit
get
lane,
held,
and we
so-
are going to be
You will
Ahead
stay
of
ahead.
the Mercedes.
You are P1. P1.
That's gonna not cross that
He
line.
comes out P2, P3 maybe.
as
Um,
the AlphaTauri and the Mercedes
he
are going to be
is P3.
going to be. Yeah. Gap behind
As we now
is point 0.3.
head on to lap
Yep.
16, the safety car's in
Oh,
already.
Chicken suckers had a
Uh,
Oh
moment.
no, point 0.8. Point 0.8. I read it wrong.
What's he doing?
Chicken sucker.
He had a
let me go
moment
through
and
after
just
he had
let
a
me
moment.
through.
As I was meant to show the end of the safety
That
car,
was odd.
safety car restart, but it's on the
Okay.
safety car.
Safety car.
What lap is it?
16.
I
uh,
forgot.
you could risk this and go for a new set of mediums. If you've got a new set.
See,
I do.
you see this.
You
This
could
is
risk
kind
this.
of. This is kind
Do
of
I
where
want to?
the strategy.
really.
How many? You've got 3 more safety car slots after this.
And there's 10 laps to go. Well, 9 laps once across the line.
It
So
will
I
end
think
up about 6 laps.
maybe.
I could go
Don't know.
softs, but no.
But
I'm sticking it on my
looking-
hards.
Looking at it now, it's kind of like
I need to
I
find
feel like I should have pitted for softs at this safety car,
My
because
tires on 7.
I was struggling.
I'd
Like you'll
expect
see,
the
but I
Personally,
was
yeah.
struggling
Har-
really badly.
Harry is saying stay out.
As someone in my chat said for me to stay out.
No, it's PSGL league race,
As
which is and
we do
PSGL is
to
like one of
stay
the
out.
top leagues.
As the Aston Martin.
I'm staying out. I made my
pits.
decision.
I think basically
Yeah.
everybody, or like most people, pitted for softs.
Aston, AlphaTauri, Williams, McLaren, Mercedes, but not Akinari.
Okay. They will be very fast at the end. So
Yeah, I think
I'll be
maybe
honest, I would have
at this
pitted,
time,
but that's me.
Yeah.
I should have.
I
pitted,
want to try and hold on to this win.
but
Yeah,
I
think
felt like that if I
these
stayed out,
mediums will
if
have
I
about
pitted,
3
I
laps
would
where they're still
lose.
in prime operating.
Yeah.
I would probably lose the win.
I'd get the positives
chance
of
for the win.
boxing, but the people
Um,
pitting will be the back runners.
but
Yeah.
yeah,
The
as we
tyre
now
difference and the pace difference.
gonna
I did it
head on
in
to,
IFC Imola. I pitted with 4 laps left under a
lap-
safety car, and I went from 14th to 2nd in 4 laps.
as we're now gonna head
from
on
tyres.
to
Hmm.
lap number
Don't really know where it
18,
is on here.
couple laps
I'd say
later,
go for the pit
where
lane entry line.
the safety car is now
Go
in.
late, that's all I'll say.
As
Um,
now,
Go slow again, keep it around 60 this time though. Don't slow down instantly. Keep it gradually.
As yeah, this incident
You know
got
what, I'm gonna
reported,
go, like,
but it
kinda
was
wide.
NFA. And then
Because they'll think I'm gonna bolt.
but actually it was the
Get some
Alpha
front
Tower
tyre time.
behind me that was causing it to be backlogged.
Ah, I got wheel spin.
As I bolt, but I got wheel spin, so it's not really that great of a restart. As chickens as the Alpha Tower could maybe have a look down into turn 1. Here we go, break.
Oh, I
100.
Go for this.
Nope, we didn't.
I thought I outbroke myself,
You
but I
literally
didn't.
go for the move.
I
I didn't
actually
have a
did
red
that very
arrow.
well. As we now,
You didn't.
as we still lead, but I feel like the median's still going to be good.
My tyres are
for the
slightly
next
more
couple of
worn than what they were
laps.
the last safety car restart.
As for
Yeah, I'll
now,
keep you updated on the soft runners. That's your main
Yeah.
threat.
as I feel like I
Use
still feel like I should have picked for
on
softs,
the
even at
DRS.
this moment in time. Like
Okay.
at that safety car, I
To
think I should
60 or
have
70.
pitted. But
60.
I'm on
Okay.
like
55.
honestly,
if
I
it's
wanted
really close.
to fight for the win.
Yeah,
I think see,
the
we did
all-vehicle
get
performance.
a good we did get a good restart, to be fair. But then I think I just made a couple of mistakes, which
Okay,
kind
to
of
60 now.
I don't know if you'll see that would
You
have,
need to pull this gap out
messed me up a little bit.
outside of DRS.
as we now head to towards the end of the lap and going
He's
down the
nearly draining
straight.
his battery. I got very close to that wall.
He is the Alpha Tower behind is draining his battery, but I think he's trying to get out of DRS.
I could break a
of
lot
the
later for the
Williams
final
behind him.
corner.
As we now come out the final corner, I'm going to deploy battery, but not only till about 60%, as we're just going to conserve our battery. As we now head into turn 1, and the Alpha Tower is going to have a look down the inside. I'm going to go side by side through turn 1 and turn 2, but he's just going to he's still got the better tyres in the outside line, and he gets through, and the Alpha Tower gets through into the lead of this race, and we are knocked down into P2.
I'm so much faster.
Back
than
to
him
where
on
we
the second
started.
wall.
You've got a 3 second. He's got a 3 second. Just stick behind him.
Yep.
Don't worry about
As-
going for a move or anything. That'll slow you both down.
let-
You just need
I let
to
him through,
stick
as
inside of
he
his
had
DRS.
a-
That's your
As he had a
priority.
3-second time penalty. As we now head into the hairpin, and the Williams is actually very close behind, and so is the Mercedes. So we've kind of broken away, but we're still in one big
Justin
pack.
get enabled
As
this lap,
the
gets enabled
Alfa
next lap.
Romeo is
I'll go down to 55.
is not available,
Yeah.
as DRS isn't available yet. But
He is definitely
can-
deploying his battery.
Yeah, stick. 6/10 is the limit. Then I'd start deploying a lot.
Oh, he's out of battery. He's flashing already. He's already deployed his battery.
Okay. Oh, you're fine then. He's on 10%.
as you can see, the AlphaTauri
You'll end up
behind
getting
is
them eventually.
flashing, so he is below 10% on his battery. As we're
Oh,
gonna,
hello, slide.
as I brake a little bit too late, the rear
Rear's
the
locked
rear's
a little.
locked, and that's not really gonna help us
The
with
thing
the
is, though, it's
exit.
like these lot are all going to be deploying their batteries, which is really annoying me.
As the Williams is now gonna have a look
Yeah,
down the inside in
um,
towards turn 1, deploying his battery. We didn't deploy as much battery.
Oh,
As we're gonna check if the switchback is sliding,
I got
and
stuck up in
that
that.
caused me to put the brakes on
For God's sake.
and slow me down.
Car attacking him though.
As we now
Okay, now
skip
he's
to the
down
end
to
of lap
15.
21,
Okay.
as we're now DRS.
Is Blackstone flashing at all or not?
The Williams and Chicken
yes, he
Sucker,
is now.
Okay.
and the AlphaTauri
Highest soft
are
run is P7.
is switched.
You've got no
uh,
threat from soft.
Oh,
P6
they've
now.
made
As
Blackstone and Chicken Sucker make
Blackstone
contact.
was very slow through there,
He just went too late on the brakes, got his rear,
now-
tried to come round.
and again I got compromised. Again, it's so annoying. Like this, like I
Ah.
said, this Williams was
It's at
like
no, 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 no,
annoying
no,
me,
no, mummy.
as my tyres are now
Did
going
not
off,
want that.
so we're now losing grip.
Oh,
Force and
as
Blackstone into
now the
a
mistakes
mistake.
are starting
Ah.
from,
I
and
didn't
now the
exit. I
Mercedes
had
is
a
getting
bad
through.
exit. Fuck.
Yeah, so.
as
Probably win that back.
as
He's
now
on 20% ERS. You can use overtake. Use overtake.
Okay.
as we now head into the back straight. We're now P4, so we've lost 2 positions in 2
Go for it
laps.
here. Go for in the final
Whilst
corner.
trying to fight
Yeah,
the
stick with
Williams, but I think the Williams is flashing. So it's like
Yeah,
I don't know
tyres
why the
starting
point
to reach
of
the first phase.
such a fight, as the tyres are pretty much nearly.
I'm making early so I get better
25%.
exits.
As
Yeah, that's a good choice. Go for it.
I'm gonna
into this
get a good
final corner.
exit.
Go for it.
we're gonna deploy the battery, go around the outside. We're up and into P3 now. Into the final corner. Blackstone has
Right,
now
Blackstone's now stopped flashing.
recovered some of his battery
stop
back,
his
so he's above
flashing.
10%, but
Yeah, he's
he's
still
not
flashing
really
still.
going to do anything. As the Mercedes is
Ooh,
going to have a look
your
down the
tyres are
inside.
better.
Yes, he is.
Just be careful for Akinari
Mm.
behind. He's
Oh, it's
gonna
not.
want to
Blackstone's
go
gonna
out.
deep.
Again! That's the third time in a row.
It's the third time in a row he's compromised me, and now we're going to make contact with the Mercedes, and now the Mercedes
Honestly,
crashed the
man.
Mercedes out.
Oh,
Gives
As-
me...
what the?
Forgot.
And honestly,
I'll clip that on both of them.
in my opinion, that was not my fault.
God's
Like
sake.
that was a racing incident, because I couldn't. We were literally.
I don't know
turning
who's
both
at
the
fault
same
there, probably
angle.
me.
I've
As-
clipped them on both. I've clipped them on both.
Yeah. Well.
I'll
So
look it
we
back.
pitted,
1 second.
and we're now heading on to the end of the lap, and we are going to pit for soft compound tyres.
I had to pit
and
for softs.
Yeah, I think you're at fault for that.
as yeah.
No,
I'm gonna-
don't. I'm pitting. Let me put it to yes.
As the McLaren decided to
That's
have a
really
look
close.
up the
I
inside.
can't really tell.
I'll probably get the blame. I'll probably get some. It's probably my fault.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to poke blame at someone, it's your fault, but it's more so a racing incident. You're both fighting over the racing line, and yeah.
Oh well. As I did get penalised for it, so
I was having such a good race as
yeah.
well.
Anyway, I got a 15-second time penalty plus like 4.
I mean, I have
license points,
fastest
think.
lap as well, so it's like I would have actually got the
Yes.
extra point.
As I'm just gonna try and improve my fastest lap on the last lap. As you know, I'm down and into the back straight as the AlphaTauri wins on track, but the Alfa Romeo wins after the AlphaTauri's penalty. But you know, it's been yeah, it wasn't really a good race, to be fair.
I'm
I mean,
actually really annoyed. Now.
like, it was a good race up until that point.
every
where,
single race this like that I've participated in, I've been involved in an incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Do I get
feel like I
fastest
just get
lap?
luck. I just
Yes, I
don't get
do.
any luck whatsoever with my racing. I just
29-1.
get involved in way too many incidents. But yeah. So this is probably where the video is going to end right now. But yeah, I definitely could have been
I'll
fighting
send
for
you
the win, maybe.
the clips of yours and his penalty.
As after the race, I did about 10-15 minutes of just analysing that incident between me and the Mercedes.
Thank you.
We made
shall-
up. After,
To be honest, he's probably gonna report it, so I'll just put my thing in there.
but yeah,
He
They-
has reported it already, I think.
there are the
That's it.
Wait till you're able to
standings,
appeal it. It might get.
and the results
penalty
are now
reduced
on
or
screen,
something,
and that's going to be
I
the end of the
No,
video.
he
So if you haven't
hasn't done
enjoyed, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and
I
I'll catch
think
you in
because
the next video.
You, I think
Peace.
because he DNF, you'll
and
get something.
goodbye.
But I think you'll be able to get it reduced.